Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Wolverines' offense will be first on the attack. This game often testier than Michigan's rivalry with Ohio State, and the Wolverines applied a little extra sting winning a close one last year.
They did. You know, it just left a bad taste.
It's so awesome. The fans go bananas, and Michigan State's definitely got something to prove.
Brought down right on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He wants to change this route. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And backed up now, one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Tried to...
This program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fat.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle.
The energy and noise early. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Edwards.
You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. And they'll do more than move the chain.
Plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a
Blockers, uses athleticism, uses speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback.
Get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Finding an escape route. They stop him shortly. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is...
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down. Motion from the back. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the first. There he goes. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Michigan. And once he got away from the...
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out. A good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes your job gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's McCray. A get in recruiting 4-star defensive lineman gave him a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited.
Noise. Big house trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Bill Martins will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it to about the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 20. Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan Trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. I'm talking about ranking trophies.
Swings it out to his running back. He ended up losing. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. All the way out to the 40.
Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
At the end of the net, and Holly Rule will get us up to date on his condition. Second down, they'll go to the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Under unbelievable duress early in this game. They're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep them standing up.
They'll try to bully their way for the first.
All season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Finding open areas.
Here early in this game, they're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple.
Big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Edwards. Doesn't quite. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two got. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That took in left corner. That brings them to within one.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick.
Return, they'll mark him at the 19. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go.
Up from the 31 on first down.
Kill. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Option look. It's Underwood.
Stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State.
Consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
180 race call. 180 ready. Sit.
Here comes the option. Gain of right at 7.
Chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Running to Green. Got a little grass. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all. Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll go to the ground. Wrestled down.
Offense so I can be explosive.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Underwood going for 6. Touchdown, Wolverines! Right on the money, makes the grab in the end zone.
We need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the...
You can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd-style crowd. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Right back to the well. Creates a little Continues to fight for yards. Of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're going to...
Maybe a crease. Good pickup.
You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk.
Flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Can't get him to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense comes up with it with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Penalty. You can't lose track of the play clock that close to the goal line, but still 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown for 6 more points.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is we want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside is
Throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half.
Greens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's Underwood to throw. A little release to the back. They'll run first down. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Got it. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Now got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. The offense changing the play. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Throwing, Underwood. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turn right here before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the half underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He talked about it at halftime, Holly.
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, and he got
right now. Everything he's throwing is working. Using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
They'll try to get the first through the air. The throw to the outside is complete.
On that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
They've avoided the interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. The screen, he can go. And he's dragged.
He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. They're working that left.
Some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. He's finally stopped, but not it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Edwards. He's tackled right at the zone here on second down. Running inside, it's Patterson. Fights off a defender. Bulldozes his way through. On the injured Wolverine. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. That touch pass went no. He denied them on 2nd and goal. Could not find a hole. 1st down. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. The second half. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just...
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
776.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes.
Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
949 rock star. 949 rock star. Go.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
That defender wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Might be calling a hot route.
528 cruise. Move.
Looking for room. It's Mark.
Lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ready. Black. Kill.
Underwood. Makes the grab.
Ease it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And some room to work. 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Quarterback keep. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose.
Deep breath, right?
Fumble, but now it's 3rd down.
Kill. 214 close. 214 close. Ready. Blue 22.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He gets...
By the defense, they looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
No!
The last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off-play action on 1st down. Complete to the...
Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just defense can stop him.
They'll go right back to him. And the defense drags him.
Here inside.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Keeps it himself. Picks up the first down. Working their way close quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Edwards. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so the final period starts with a second down play. The defense, makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Gives it on the option. Big time play by the fourth down. Here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good!
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job.
Defense right in its 2nd and 9. Here's Underwood to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. Makes it
was left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like you did right there.
Runs through a tackle. All they need, guys, the offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sends it back in motion. He's got it up.
Timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on fourth.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
Throwing, Underwood. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Marsh. Good pickup there as the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. And a nice run.
Thing is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why? Well, you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough.
Oh, look out, the ball's free.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football. Now
they keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Mental error. 2nd and 15 after the delay of game. Looking to fire. Just too much heat. Fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure play. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout. 1:55 remaining. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 4.
Isn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless.
Turning it on! Ripping through the defense. They get him on the ground, but not before. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And he can't. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown.
Get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative.
Aggressive, stop the clock in a tie game, and give the ball back to the other team. You still got 3 timeouts. If you get a first down here by running or throwing over the middle of the field, you can use one, and then you can continue to go fast after that point.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they got it. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout. It's their second. Send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. He was able to get that ball. Seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. Might be changing the route. Underwood. Moving out to the right. Unleashes one. And just
expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. And he can't. Huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It is in. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested.
First play of overtime. They'll start this drive with a pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. They strike first. Here
Talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score.
now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He might want another play. Here's Underwood to throw. And he got smacked.
Routes start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Now the pitch. There's a little room there.
Time, you're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
That will be enough to move the
Run game, you're not just going to hand it off and go power. How about the toss play? Getting the ball in the hands of the tailback quickly, and he's able to skirt his way to get the first.
throwing. Underwood. And it's in to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. He's tackled overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Underwood in the gun on third down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Freeze caught.
First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone.
Here we go. Ready.
Powers forward. Touchdown, Michigan.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense play to win this football game.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Quickly complete. No chance to run. But
Quickly make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
tough, determined last play. Now it's first down. Leaves it with the back. Relentless.
The football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Quarterback making checks. Underwood. And that's not the way they... Now to keep this overtime drive going on third and short. Gets the back moving. Touchdown! Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Got his man on the outside. Can't do it better than that. The two-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He hauled that one in.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity.
And here comes the heat.
Quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Wants to fire on second down. Snagged out of the air. Breaks a tackle, and he might have first and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. He wants to throw it. Oh, he makes the catch.
Come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And he never had a chance.
Hit him before he gets started.
Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone.
A lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week.
Two-point conversions from this point forward. Trying to barge in. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Two-point conversion attempt for the win. can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. Here's Underwood to throw. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. Broke serve, now a chance to win it with a 2-point conversion. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. Looking to throw. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2.
2-14 close. 2-14 close. Now, ready,